guys, what's going on? It's your boy, Easy RGH Mods here. And so, today I have a new commentary, and this is probably the most asked question that I get on most platforms of social media, and it is, what is better, a Jtag, or actually, what is a Jtag or an RGH, and what are the differences? And I'm going to be explaining that and their advantages and disadvantages. So the first thing I'd like to start off with is their basic background of the two kind of modifications. So the first one is called a Jtag. This was the first ever I really wouldn't say it's the first ever exploit, but it's probably the number one most known exploit, which is called a Jtag. If you actually search up Jtag, you'll see that it's called Joint Action Test Group, Jtag, or Joint Test Action Group, and it's mostly debugging, or finding the debugging, or something like that. I mean, look it up. There's a YouTube video on it. I'll probably put that in the description, where it talks about it. And what is Jtag? Jtag is mostly a wiring-based exploit. If you guys don't know much about how the process of RGH or Jtag in an Xbox, you read the NAND, you will then create the ECC, or as in Jtag you would create Zell Reloaded, and you would load that onto the NAND, and then you would solder resistors and wires on the motherboard, and then you would boot it up, and then I guess it's doing something within the motherboard that makes it perform Zell Reloaded, or exploits it to appear Zell Reloaded. I don't know how, but it just does. And that's how a Jtag basically works. And then you would simply just type in the CPU key, and then you would create the modified NAND. You would then write it, unsolder the you would then unsolder the NAND wires, and then that's how a Jtag worked. And the benefits of a Jtag is it's about an insta-boot. They are probably spot on. They're really good. They're phenomenal. Would recommend it to anybody that has a lot of money and can actually find one. And why do I say that? Is because Jtags are expensive now. They could range for about $300. They are rare, and you can get a pretty good use out of them. So yeah, I do think that Jtags are pretty good. I think that they do have their benefits and down points. The one down point is that they are only for fat consoles, because that's where they started out. You can get a Jasper, Falcon, even if I don't know about a Xenon Jtag. You could get a Opus, Jasper, Cypher, Falcon, blah 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 blah, Jtag. And probably the most rare, I'm not sure which one it is, but it's the Falcon or the Jasper Jtag. That if you have one of these, it's a gold mine. They are really expensive, but they are worth it. Another down point, it's a fat console. What's bad about a fat console? They overheat. But the thing about fat consoles is, just tell the owner that built the Xbox, or if they don't, put in a whisper fan or put some more thermal paste on the GPU. But now in Freestyle Dash, you could just crank up the fan speed, and you'll have no problem. Now, what is an RGH? Now, this is going to get really in-depth, and I'm going to make it really in-depth because the people that are going to watch this are the people that are wanting to buy a console. a RGH is something that is known as a reset glitch hack. And why do they call it a reset glitch hack? Because I think this is how it works. The motherboard resets. The glitch chip will glitch. It will glitch using the ENF points, and then it will be hacked. And that happens every single time that you start up your console or your RGH. Not a Jtag. A Jtag does not use a chip. It is simply a debugging. I might not be correct, but I am near correct. Maybe. So, in RGH, glitches, gets hacked, reset motherboard, da-da-da-da-da. RGHs in their price range can vary. The lowest I've seen them sell is about $120 to $140. If you see someone selling a RGH, an RGH Slim for $90, don't buy it, okay? Just stay away from it. Even if the guy has like 50 photos of it, don't buy it. Because number one, it could be a scam. Mostly the people that have high prices, now I'm getting kind of to the spotting a scammer, but the people that usually have the high prices for RGHs are the ones that are most likely legit. Because the people that want to scam are the people who want low money and money quick. So that's just kind of a point out for you guys that are looking to buy a Jtag or RGH. Some of the good sides on buying an RGH, they're newer. They have the patches fixed. They don't overheat. And they're just newer and a better kind of platform or stability within the software or OS that just kind of gives it a nice kick to it. There's not really much difference, just filling in garbage now. But anyway, the downside about an RGH is the boot times. Within that glitching process, it could take well around an instaboot, meaning when you see the logo on a normal Xbox, to about a minute or 30 seconds. When you're buying an RGH, ask the person how fast that boot time is. The boot times are mostly, for like a good RGH, around 15 seconds. Now for the people that are impatient and can't wait, need it instant boot. It needs to be an insta boot, okay? Well, you can have an insta boot, it's fine and all that, but I just really don't see the point. Because the time that you go up to your TV, turn it on, turn on your controller, plug in the HDMI cable. That's if you're sharing the family TV. Get back to your couch, open up your Mountain Dew. It's going to be well around 10 seconds for it to boot up. Go on your phone, guys. That's why we have them. So we can burn time. Boot times, they can be a little bit annoying, but sometimes they can be good. Sometimes they can be good. I don't think that you should not buy an RGH because of their boot times. I think that you just need to stop being impatient and wait for it to boot up. Now, let's say you just got that RGH and it's not booting up, then contact the owner. Or let's say if it takes a minute, ask them, hey, it takes about a minute to boot up. Anything that I can really do, there's nothing that you can really do. And if you want to send it back, most likely the person that sold it to you is not going to accept it. So there, and I get this question asked a lot, is there any differences? Am I able to not go online? Is it gonna screw up my mod menus? The purge menu not gonna work on my Jtag? Everything is going to work fine, okay? It is unassigned code that is being ran, and it's mostly universal. And a lot of people get really scared. Oh, it's a Jtag out, or it's an Trinity RGH 1.2. No, I'm joking. But don't worry, guys. There's no difference. Some people say that Jtags cannot go online. They can go online. I know that some people said, "Oh, they can't go online." I'm pretty sure they can go online. So yeah. There's no differences between KVs. They're all going to be the same. If you're gonna flash the a KV to the NAND, just make sure that's type 1 or type 2. There's KV conversions and all that. I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah. I'm pretty sure that I got the base down of RGHs and Jtags physically and coding or inspect element. I don't know. But yep, guys. If you guys have any questions, just drop it in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them. Hit me up on Twitter. I have a Twitter now, guys. I've had it for a little bit. I really don't go on it too much. But yep, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this commentary. If you guys did like it, comment, share, like, subscribe, show your friends that are looking for an RGH, Jtag. Peace out.